All right, now I'm going to show the manager. So this is the image manager. So we have to get the different loads, the set image. It's a singleton with its instance and the pointer instance, and then the private calls. And then I also have it set up as a map. We have it as a map. So then the user can call on a specific string and be able to find the image or model or shader or texture specified by that name, which makes it easier for the user to find what they are looking for inside our data structure. All right, so then for the load and get, for the get, if uh, an image key is found for the get, so if it's already created, then it'll say it's successful and it'll return. So this will print out the key, and then this will print out the actual image itself. To load it in, you find the key in the texture. So if the key is not found, then you'll go and get it set up. I have two different ones, one that sets the rectangle, one that doesn't. So then if you go and already find a key, then it'll blow up because there's already a key in use. And same thing here, but this one will set the rectangle based on what the user wants beforehand. And then we also have set image. This will set it into the map. And then my delete all assets. So if we go and start this up really quick and hit exit, there should be a total of 5 in here, which are 3 different conflicts, alien, and stitch. And I'll go through this one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now there's 5 in here, and it's all with deleted variables. So then we go and erase them from beginning to end. So now this will be 0. And this is called from the asset manager, which I'll show that in a second. And then usability, uh, since I have an asset manager, now I have an asset tool. The user, this is for all these managers, the user does not see these managers at all. So that's the same thing for the model manager, which we have here. The same get load and set. It's a singleton with its pointer instance. Get and sets is also using a map as well with its delete assets. And it's also, if there's no key, it's going to blow up. Or if there's a duplicate key, it's going to blow up. And then it's deleted the same way. Shader manager, it's also a singleton. It's pointer instance. Also using a map. Delete assets. If key's not found, it blows up when you're trying to get it. If the user is trying to load something with the same path name, it'll explode because it's already being used. And then we have delete all assets and along with the terminate as well. And lastly, we have the texture, singleton, pointer instance. It's a map, and then delete assets, same exact thing. Going through, it'll explode if it's a duplicate, and then delete assets, it's the same thing. Now for my attorneys, they're all the same. So I'm going to show the shader manager attorney. This is for the asset manager, so then the asset manager gets the ability to delete the assets of each manager and terminate it. So if we go into the asset manager, which is right here, and also has the asset tool as a friend class, so then the friend class will be able to use the get functions. All this stuff here. Also singleton with a pointer instance. What makes this different is from here, this is how you can load everything from the specific manager. Then you have delete all assets. So here it is specifically called from Ramen in the engine. So it's terminate all managers, which it goes back in here. And then terminate child managers also starts through Ramen and goes through the asset manager attorney to terminate all of them. And then it'll go and terminate itself through Ramen. So if we wanted to, we can go through here and go through all this. And there are 8 in here. We can go here, this. There's still 8, but it's all deleted variables. And now it's 0. And we can go back through here. And once again, it's 5 random numbers that are all cleared out now. And then same thing for the texture, same thing for the shader. The output. Go here, and then it'll go into the terminate, which it already went and terminated the, well, after it loads all this stuff, then it does terminate manager, so then it terminates everything. So I can show this really quick. X out of this, go in here, and one by one, it will go and delete all of them. And then terminate will go and just terminate all the child managers like it's supposed to. And then the server just deletes itself. So then for the load user resources, this is actually using the asset manager. So all this stuff is done through here for the user code. And then, like I shown before, we also now have the asset tool. So now you just use asset tool model or shader or texture or image, and you can go and get that information if it's already loaded by the user. Then documentation. And then we have the shader manager. And this stuff here. Model manager. And all this stuff here, even the private stuff. If we just go to the asset manager then. Shows all the public calls and private calls. And then we even have examples here as well. And then lastly, the users know of the default assets because I have a new tool called Ramen assets. So then you can call depending on what the shader model is. If it's already defaulted inside Ramen, then you can call it as a function, which will give the key name for the asset tool shader to get.